Peace, peace, shalom, family. So today I really just wanted to look at this beautiful tree. I just briefly wanted to make a video. I just been feeling so much inspiration, so much alignment when I changed my mindset to, and just knowing that everything is working out divinely. I've been connecting with some very divine reflections of myself, and so much gratitude for my reflections, and then for myself, for the accountability, the growth, the healing, the shadow work, the inner work that has been done, and just realizing that every single situation, every heartbreak, every sadness, every night alone, every homelessness, every all of the things and the nights that I have cried, or just wondering why I'm in certain situations, just so thankful for the fact that I'm able to love myself, to fully love myself, to hold myself accountable, to work through uncomfortable things, to acknowledge childhood trauma, and to not, I feel like the biggest thing has been self-love, because I've realized that I've attracted people, I've attracted certain situations, I've been in certain situations due to a lack of self-love, due to this longing within myself, and truly just wanting to be loved. That is it, to wanting to be loved, to wanting to feel a part of something or of someone. It's been so much healing that has been done, and so much situations that I can just look back on, and I can just be like, this is why I attracted this situation. Things in my life have evolved and transformed in such the most beautiful way. So much alignment, so much alignment. Sometimes I don't even have the words, because it feels like so dreamy, and it feels so surreal to go through these different phases and cycles, and to have seen myself through so much, and to see the evolution and the healing that has been done, and to have connected with, I feel like my soul finally has connected with my divine counterpart, with my other half, and it feels like it's been lifetimes. It's been lifetimes that I've been searching for this, searching for myself, working on loving myself through everything, through any insecurity, through any pain that I have went through not feeling valued, not feeling appreciated, the healing sisterhood wounds, even within polygyny, healing wounds of jealousy, of envy, of comparison, of possessiveness. I'm just so proud of myself for working through these things that are very, very difficult, and then also connecting with divine feminine energy, and just the ability to be so transparent, so authentic, so genuine, and so real with each other. I am so grateful. I have never felt so in alignment in my life. I have never loved myself authentically without worrying about perceptions, without worrying about how I'm going to be judged. Like, I have never just felt this free. Like, I got this tatted on my chest for a reason. Like, freedom, that is what I have been, I feel like, seeking. And now that I have obtained it, I just feel so much. And it's always been, especially as just a humanitarian, I'm a life path number 11, just a natural humanitarian, just wanting to just spread and just express so much love to my reflections, so much healing, so much enlightenment, so much creativity, and then fun, enjoying life and having fun, experiencing life. I have never had so much fun in life as I have now, and just trusting my intuition, trusting spirit, and not seeking anything from a lack, like knowing that everything that I need is already within, will align you with all of the community that you need, all of the love, all of the abundance that you need. Because when you're vibrating in a frequency of lack, of doubt, of a lack of self-worth, you're going to attract that. You know that is going to be attracted to you through someone else. So in the past, I've attracted situations due to a lack of self-love, wanting to be accepted so bad, trying to be like, okay, well, this is what I have materially, or trying to morph into someone that I truly and genuinely I'm not. I'm not that person. And just, it feels so good to just be me and not care about any type of perceptions, and to know that my mission, my words are very powerful. That I'm not just here to just look pretty and just have a good time and just have fun. Like, I know that the vulnerability, telling my story, being authentic, connecting with the divine feminine, liberating the minds of melanated people is so important. I'm very intentional, and I will continue to be intentional about what I talk about what I speak on, about how important community is. And like I've said before, even if it's not polygyny, our people, we have to come together, realizing that it's deeper than the physical, that we're consciousness, and it's all about oneness. It doesn't matter what religion you are, it doesn't matter how you look, it's oneness. We're all consciousness. When we leave this reality, you won't be taking this melanated vessel with you. You won't be taking that car, you won't be taking no money, you won't be taking the business that you have. So make sure your soul acquires more than tangible things, than what you're physically chasing after. Because our souls, our consciousness came here for a reason, to experience this life. This life experience is temporary, but it serves a purpose, and the experience is to teach us something. It's so much knowledge, it's so many different, in this realm that we are in, there are so many different dimensions. Our minds are so powerful. So just what I've been working on is just focusing my mind, not letting my mind be scattered. Like, your subconscious is filtering in so much from what you see, from what you hear, from what you taste. And also mirror neurons. What you're seeing, they're like, a separation is an illusion. And I have to keep repeating these things so we get it. Separation is an illusion. So mirror neurons, what you're around, epigenetics, what you're around, your environment is affecting you. So, and we're habitual beings. So make things that are good for you, holistic wellness, working out, doing yoga, meditating, sound bowls, healing, breath work, all of those things. Make those habits, because it could be a habit to wake up, start scrolling on your phone. You won't even realize it because it's subconscious. Subconsciously, you're just so used to doing it because we're running on habits, and our subconscious doesn't know separation. It doesn't know any difference. That's why sometimes when you're around people, you start picking up on things that they're doing, because it's like, that is your reflection. I call people reflections for a reason, because we're not separate from each other. As much as we think and we look different and we talk different, there is no separation from us. We're energy. We're energy, and this tree behind me is energy. There's no separation from me and this tree. We're deeply connected. That is why we need to be grounding feet on the earth. Not only that, we're receiving free electrons from the earth. It's balancing both hemispheres of our brain. It is calming down stress, inflammation within the body. Like, these things, they want to call people like just spiritual and not within this realm, but these things are important if we're just focusing on what we can acquire, what we can accomplish. What about your spirit? What about your soul? It's so important that we're learning. And I know not everybody's into astrology, not everybody's into numerology, but regardless, you should be learning about yourself, learning about different patterns that you have within yourself, like being transparent and being honest with yourself, willing to do the inner work, because it's hard for us to develop healthy, long-lasting relationships with each other, whether that's platonic or romantic. It's hard for us to develop these relationships with each other if we are not doing any healing, any inner work, because as melanated people, as a people, we have generational trauma. We have trauma within our DNA that has to be healed. There has been like very traumatic things that have happened to melanated people, even on this land in specific. Like, so there's healing that has to be done, and it gets uncomfortable. The shadow work is uncomfortable. It's not just comfortability. But when you love yourself, you're going to do things for yourself. Like, I see that this pattern within myself, it's not working. I see it within certain relationships. It's not working. So I need to transform and change this within myself, because I love myself that much that I want to align with my highest version. I don't want to hold myself back anymore. You see certain habits within yourself, like eating certain foods that you know just aren't good for you, but you're doing it for comfort or to escape. That's not self-love. Consuming flesh knowing that it's not good for you, that is not self-love. Like, you know, self-love is giving yourself the best. Self-love is doing the inner work. Self-love is developing habits that are beneficial for you. So in these past months, past weeks, months have been absolutely amazing. So much healing, so much experiencing and fun and joy has been going on. I just feel like I'm just glowing inside and out. I feel so amazing. And just in real time, I just want to document the healing that, you know, that I'm doing and that is being done. Just especially after traumatic relationship, after being adopted, after foster care, being adopted, not ever feeling very connected to any type of foundation or family structure, and identifying certain things within myself. It has been just so transformational for me, very, very transformational for me. And then, as I said, just getting out of this shell, you know, opening myself up to my reflections, opening my heart chakra, opening my heart space, because we can't say that we want community and we genuinely want to connect with people when we're closed off. And I realize that there's trauma, that I've been hurt, that there's trust issues there, but I am actively working through it. My style of communication, I am actively working through it. My nervous system is actively working through learning how to trust a divine masculine, a healed masculine, and being in a divine union that is not toxic. It's like my mind sometimes looks for certain things, and I have no problem admitting that there's trauma there and that I'm actively healing, and I am grateful to be able to have reflections of myself that are so patient with me, that hold so much space for me, physically and mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and to be around so much talented, absolutely talented, beautiful reflections. I am beyond grateful. All praises to the Most High, all praises to the universe, to my higher self, as above, so below. Like, I am eternally grateful for so much alignment. You know, there's been times where I couldn't even imagine where I am now. Like, I can't, just the mental state that I'm in, like, can't even imagine it. Couldn't even imagine it. But yeah, I just, you know, I haven't sat down and made a video in a little bit, and I'm like, I want to express myself and just express my mind. I enjoy expressing my mind. Whenever I look back at times when I was just worrying, or I've had doubts, and I'm like, throw all that doubt out. There's no need for any of that, because everything is working out divinely. There's no even point of worrying, because it's not like you can, what is the worrying going to do? what is the worrying going to do? The worrying is not helping anything. The doubting is not helping anything. Everything is working out divinely. Even when it feels like it's not working exactly how you want it to work out, trust that it is leading you exactly where you are supposed to be. Exactly. Everything is so divine, literally. And I can say that, and I realize that. And I'm, like I said before, I'm so grateful for all of the heartache, for the nights alone crying. I'm so grateful for the homelessness. I'm so grateful for being adopted. I'm so grateful for every last experience I've been in. I'm so grateful for the 2 years that I was in the cult. Like, hey, I'm grateful for that. Thank you. Because it really taught me how to love myself, how to set boundaries, how to truly trust my intuition, and how to love myself. That experience, it felt like it took a lot from me once I finally got out of it. But I also gained so much, and I'm just eternally grateful. Whatever you're going through, know that it's serving you. It's serving you, regardless of how painful, how hurtful it is, how lonely, how sad, how, I just know times where certain thoughts were coming to me, and I had to fight these thoughts on the daily. I started working out, and I'm still to this day, I've been working out just to transmute energy into alchemized energy. And sometimes you need to activate that fire energy within you. You need to magnetize your aura by working out, by sweating, doing some yoga, like moving your body. And I'm just so grateful, because there was this internal rage at a point, and I did not know what to do with it. And sometimes there was my mind, I felt like, was playing tricks on me and telling me like very destructive, self-destructive things. But I love myself so much that I won't let the thoughts, I won't let no one has the power over me to make me vibrate any lower from the frequency that I am on. So I'm so grateful for every experience that's taught me to just love myself, like to fully just love and embrace every single part of myself. I'm so grateful, and I love y'all. I love myself.